All right, probably a fast video, but like I think this is interesting. So, just interesting to me. So, um, I've lost like a lot of weight, really quickly, and basically like a pound a day since I stopped. Since I stopped drinking, and I started working out, um, and I feel good about it. Like I could already see like a difference in like my face and my belly and whatnot, and I guess the only thing that like kind of concerns me is like at the end of the day or at the end of the work week, at the end of the day and the end of the work week, I feel better. Like I'm less sore, my feet hurt less, and I actually have at the end of the week I have energy. Not a lot. I'm not gonna get home and like start mowing the lawn or anything like that. But like I'm not exhausted. I used to be exhausted, and I know that was like part getting out of shape, part bad sleep, part drinking too much, part eating before, like all the things I was doing that like aren't good for you. Um, and I still feel a bit of the depression holding on. I still cry now and again, and but I don't know, like I don't see any problems other than this weird sense of tiredness all the time. But I think that could be two different other things too. It could be still the depression, because the tiredness kind of just feels like apathy. It's like I just don't want to go do anything. So I've been having like I can see breaks in it. Like I'll do something around the house and I'll feel good about it, which is unusual. That hasn't happened in a long time. Like it got to the point where I was so aware that I didn't enjoy any of the tasks in my life. I made a video about it like 3 months ago. Um, so that's coming back a little bit, like the joy of doing some dishes, or the joy of getting laundry taken care of, or picking up the living room floor or something like that. Um, so the other thing is this feeling of boredom. So I'm hopefully my vacation stuff is sorted out. I just have to trust that it is. Um, I don't know if I need to be if I need to be even more assertive. Um, but when they okayed my vacation, when they okayed the vacation time that vanished and then came back, they just wrote down that I want to take Wednesdays off until my vacation time runs out. Typically, you would write down the dates, and like so, like I have like 10 days that I want. Typically, you just write those down. So I don't know if he was like in a hurry. I hope that's the case. I hope there's no. I hope that I don't then end up with like less time than I've earned, and then have to go through another discussion of like, well, maybe you used up your time. So yeah, going somewhere on my 3-day weekend seems like a really smart idea. It sounds to me though, it sounds a little difficult. Like just the idea of going to the coast, like whatever I took going to the mountain, I could have just left that in the car, and like then this weekend drove to the coast and got a campsite, and yeah, that was the thing that like it was really difficult going to the coast with Aquila, because I couldn't leave him anywhere, and so like a lot of times like I'd have to get the yurt too, um, just to like have a little bit more control over over how much of Aquila time I needed to devote. Like once I got him and me in the yurt, then I could do my own thing. But my own thing couldn't be like leaving. So now I could actually go and just get a campsite, which is cheaper. I could get one right next to the beach, so I could just like wake up and just walk straight over to the ocean. Yeah, a lot less complicated. But it feels almost insurmountable to just go. It's that depression, apathy, tiredness. But like how good would it be to like go to the coast. And that's the thing about getting bored is that like you wake up in the morning, you go to the beach, you come back, you have some snacks, you might like, like lay down in the shade and read a book. Then you're like, well, maybe I should walk to the beach and read a book. Then you're like, I run out of water, and you come back, and like just all the day long of activity. You're like, maybe I should drive down to this and see this, the jetty or this overlook, or go check out the river, or like if you're bored, you're like, well, I'm gonna go drive over to the Lewis and Clark Museum and see that. And if you didn't bring like the cooking gear, like, well, now I'm going to drive into town and go to that one restaurant that I like, that kind of thing. That's my idea. Like, so if I was remote controlling myself like this was a video game, that's what I would do with my character. All right, update: weight loss, boredom, still a little bit of depression, tiredness and apathy, but not in an oh no sense, like almost just kind of like I'm aware of it, and also I could see improvements, like momentary joys in getting things done, a positive change in my physical appearance and energy level. So yeah, so there you have it. There I have it.